Boom. We're live. What's going on, everybody? Conker told me he had a little bit of bout with food poisoning, so he asked me if I'd chip in. So there you go. Happy days. Hello to everybody out there. I think I've said hello to everybody that was in there. I think we had David. We had Mac 210 couldn't make it, but hello, Mac. Leonardo was here. Oh, let me get out of the TV here. Oh, we got Leonardo and Hank and Klaus and Repair Gang Andrew. Hello. Who else? We got Simona's in there. Randy is in there. David is in there. Casey is in there. How's everything out in Iowa, Casey? So, yeah. So Conker, a little under the weather, food poisoning. If he wants to come up just to say hello, would appreciate it. We'll see what happens. I know everyone likes to see him. I was watching Mick's video with Lawnmower Jones. Don't know too much about bed mowers, but interesting to see that. Tommy, how you doing? So everybody is saying hello. I'm in the StreamYard chat. I don't know if the connection's going to be good. I'm on Wi-Fi, so in the StreamYard I could show the comments. So I will check out the YouTube comments after, but for now I'm in the StreamYard. Let me click on the link. See Matt Johnson. Hello, Matt. Tommy saying hello. Click on the link here. I know Klaus had a question he wanted to talk to us about. There is the link. Everybody's saying hello. So yeah, Conker usually starts about 2 p.m. Eastern. I like to start about 1:30 this way. If we want to talk a little bit afterwards, we can. Usually the after party is interesting for those that come up on panel. Mr. McLean, how you doing? Mark Wiley is here. Hello, Mark. Everybody saying hello. And who's in the basement? Hank is there. Hello, Hank.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? Yeah, Conker is a little under the weather. So
yeah, I heard.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch myself on the TV, but for some reason it's like got a 10-second delay.
Yeah. It is. No matter where you go, laptop or whatever, it's always some different delay there,
Yeah. Bruce, hey, how
you doing?
What's going on?
Good. Oh, not much. Just getting set up here.
You on
nice to see you guys.
Cable or Wi-Fi or what you on?
Garage, card table, Wi-Fi. I'll be right back. I'm just getting set up, and you guys can chat. Pardon me. You caught me early, 11:30.
Yeah, I like to come on a little bit earlier.
That's good.
Yeah, more time for the.
I'm looking for a pop-out chat. There we go. Yeah. Pop-out chat.
Mick Hardy, hello, Mick.
There we go. Bring it up. I tell you, I could be an IT guy.
I know one thing. I hope Mick joins us because I was watching his video and I noticed one thing.
What's that?
Right, well, wait till you see this. I noticed one thing. Hold on. Look at the freaking size of him compared to Lawnmower Jones. He looks like Sasquatch. What the hell?
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God. The size of that guy. Holy crap.
Oh, he's buff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Mick is a big guy. Or either that or Lawnmower Jones a small guy. But holy.
Right.
Wow. All right. Everybody saying hello. Tommy, John Rhodes. Hello. Who else we got in the basement? Hold on. Somebody else is here. Hey, Mr. Wayne. Yo, what's going on?
Wayne. Hey, how you doing, boys?
Good.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I just want to make a correction. My friend Tom in Australia, although not an expert, is very familiar with outboard motors. Just so you know.
Yes.
All right. Just want to make that clarification.
That's what I heard. But have I seen him work on one yet?
He did put out some videos. He did. I think he did half dozen videos on that. Johnson, I think it was.
Yeah. Is he as good as Brock?
Well, no, but I'm just saying.
Oh, no. Okay.
For his first time, though, I think he did okay because there was a lot of missing parts off that thing when he bought it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's got a good channel. I like watching him do his repairs.
What's going on with you and the boy? Anything? You and Jake?
You guys got
Tim Horton.
Yeah, you got them over there.
No, we do we have that, Hank? I don't think
Yeah,
we
but
have.
look at they're promoting
get out.
UP now. You see
Wait a
that?
minute. There you go.
Yeah, we had one
Limited
here.
edition.
Yeah, we had one here. It lasted a year or so, and then it went out.
Yeah, because you got Dunkin' Donuts and all the
Yeah.
there's no way they can compete against Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. But I tell you though, Tim Horton, from what I understand, does have good coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody told me that they sold the recipe for their coffee to McDonald's.
Oh, get out! I thought
And
McDonald's
has really good coffee.
McDonald's used to have Newman's coffee, the Paul Newman's.
Yeah, it's really good coffee.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Except for now, they went up to $2.35 for one.
Is it? Used to be $1 for any size. I used to love McDonald's coffee.
No more.
Wow.
So I got a new guy that stopped in today. I haven't seen him since 1974 or 75. He stops in to do a repair, and we finally realized we know each other from 1975.
Holy cow.
And I told him to go on Conker's Live today. I'll be on it. So he subscribed to Conker. He's going to be looking for that live stream, and hopefully he sees it's on your channel.
Does he have a channel or anything?
No. He's
can you
just
text
an
him?
entrepreneur.
Can you text him the link?
He spent 6 months out in the Dominican Republic selling oceanfront property. Better than you can get in Arizona, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dominican's nice, though, I hear.
Yeah. He spent 6 months there and 6 months here in Port Colborne.
Yeah, nice. How's the weather up there today, Wayne?
Not bad. It's kind of cool today. Overcast. We still got some of that smoke coming from Quebec.
With us, it's been like one day of smoke, then a day or two off, then another day of smoke. It's weird, but when we smell it, it almost smelled like electrical fire or paper.
Yeah, it's hazy. Toronto was really bad the other day. They had it at a 10 rating, the worst you could get for air quality.
Yeah, they were saying here we had a big Quebec smoke storm here.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
Oh, yeah, they had the kids. They weren't allowed to go out for recess or gym class or anything, and thankfully it's the end of the school year, but they're saying because of all this smoke, it's going to be one of the coldest summers on record because it's blocking the sun.
Yeah, just like the old days, right? No global warming. Now it's going to be the ice age is on its way.
Yeah, telling you. Hey, I don't mind it not being hot. I don't. No air conditioning, no heating. It's nice, low electric bills.
Yeah, but we can't open the windows.
Well, yeah, like I said, here probably third day or so we get it.
Yeah.
But we had actually had rain yesterday. I was like, wow, we haven't had rain in so long.
Yeah.
All the way it depends on how it's circulating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So we had a really good repair the other day. We did a lawnmower full service for the guy, and best payday we ever had. The guy shows up. He owns a licensed kitchen that he runs out of his house, but it's licensed, and the company is called Babchis. It's Ukrainian for like pierogies. He does pierogies and cabbage rolls.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to tell you, he brought me 2 dozen pierogies.
Wow.
And they were fantastic. Just as a bonus tip.
What kind did you get? Sauerkraut, meat ones?
No, okay. He brought me 2 types. He had the old cheddar with potatoes and onions.
Yep.
And the other one was smoked pork.
Yeah.
On the inside.
Just gonna move my wife's car.
Okay, Bruce.
Yeah, the smoked pork ones. Basically, it's almost like pate.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like, Hank. See, Hank knows. Hank's a foreigner like me.
Well, he just went to the Polish festival. Was it last weekend, Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, this guy is Polish.
No, big contingency in New Britain, Connecticut. Big Polish heritage there.
Oh yeah.
I remember when the previous father-in-law used to take me to Buffalo. These guys ever heard of charnina?
No.
Duck blood soup.
Ooh, that sounds different.
Yeah, it's a Polish dish. You got to acquire the taste for it, but it is good.
Huh.
Potato and leek is good. That's a good soup.
I like borscht. Beef soup.
So do you like it with the cream in it or just the clear?
Oh, it doesn't matter either way. but I like it when my mom used to put smoked pork hocks in it when she made it, eh?
Yeah. But that's when you put the cream in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got a Greek restaurant on here. They have ham hocks and orzo. Oh, is that good?
Orzo and chicken. I love that. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
my mom makes that. Yeah, but I tell you though, ham hocks though, like smoked ham hock with orzo. Oh god, so good. Or lamb shanks and orzo. That's real good.
I got to watch my weight. I hit 259.9 pounds. I was 260.
No. Wait. When you talk, wait. You want to talk about weight? Look at this guy.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
Look at the size. That's Lawnmower Jones next to him. Now I didn't know Lawnmower Jones was a midget, but holy crap! Look at that. Wow.
So how much do you think Mick weighs?
Too much.
He tells us in stone, not in pounds.
Yeah. I tell you, he was going downhill, and he started looking really good.
That's called good eating. You know? Wow.
That's those pasties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Cornish pasties.
Conker keeps taking pasties over there, and Mick eats them all. Blames it on his wife every time.
Pasties are here. Pasties.
Oh, okay. Pasties.
Pasties are at the strip club.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope Mick comes on because I was watching the video. I go, holy crap, he's big. Gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Lemon. Ooh, nice lemon chicken.
Yeah, lemon chicken's really good, Brandon.
Especially like lemon chicken with the orzo. Mm.
Yeah, yesterday I had chicken. Oh, yeah.
All right. Are we talking about food already?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're back to food, Bruce.
I don't like that big fluorescent light there.
Yeah, so Ken, I was able to pick up one of those car tarps.
You were saying, yeah. When you gonna set it up?
Probably a couple of weeks. You know, I got a little planning to do. You know.
Yep. You got a spot laid out for it, or what?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, what are you gonna put the trailer in it, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm gonna use it as storage first, and then in the wintertime, put it on a trailer and back the trailer into that. You know.
Oh, don't jive on Polish dumplings. They're phenomenal. Oh, nice dumplings.
It's what all the peasants would eat.
Oh, telling you.
Hey, we didn't have a lot of meat in the old country.
I know. There's nothing like working on a small engine, getting your appetite up, and then just.
Yeah.
Jake actually ran out and got, there's a company in Port called Backyard Barbecue. He went out and got smoked ribs, and they did walleye tacos and homemade French fries and pulled pork sandwich. Jake loaded right up yesterday.
You know, I just picked up, what do you call it? Chicken knackwurst and bratwurst. And I'm going to eat those suckers this week. That's a German meal.
You do it on the grill, Hank?
Yeah, put it on the grill. They're better than hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice bratwurst.
So, Bruce, how close are the fires? Are they going out or what?
Okay, Edson is a big town, like 8,000 people.
Yeah.
And they evacuated Edson yesterday. And it is a 2.5-hour drive from here. That's not that far.
No.
Was it north of you, Bruce?
Northwest in the mountain, just on the edge of the mountains. Yeah. That's where most of the fires have been.
Now, what was it? Just the heat, or what was the cause?
It's well, the fire is like 500 yards from the edge of town, and then so the smoke and the heat, everybody had to get out.
How did it start?
Was it caused by somebody, or is it just a natural phenomenon?
Well, actually, probably 9 out of 10 are caused by lightning, and then the odd goofball does something stupid and causes the other 10%. And it varies, if it's camping, but nobody's allowed to have fires right now, so there's very few fires being started by idiots.
Yeah.
Hey, here's
in
somebody
the normal season, 9 out of 10 are started by idiots.
Here's someone we haven't seen in a while.
What's
Robert.
up? What's up?
Robert Melhouse, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing a lot better than parts of Canada. Good talk, mighty.
Where are you, Ryan? I don't see you. Where's your head?
Yeah, where you at?
There you go. Hey,
look at that here. Nice hair.
Yeah, Canada's on fire.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. Holy cow.
Mhm.
Duded up.
Yeah.
What's new, Robert? What's new? We haven't seen you in a while.
Well, I had an accident with a GT tractor.
Uh-oh. You all right?
I turned it over on its side. I walked away.
Yeah.
But the mower pan caused issues with the transmission. It wouldn't drive. The front end had damage, so it went to the shop. And I asked them to change the hydraulic oil in the transmission. Technician said, he didn't want to touch it because if he messed it up, they would have bought me a brand new mower. I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. Well,
What were you, on a hill or something? How did that happen?
I was backing up. I'd been in that spot before,
Yeah.
dumping food out, and I backed up proper. This time I backed up a little too late. I could feel it turning over. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. What, were you in the middle of a turn or something?
No, backing up. And
Yeah, how do you tip it if you're backing up there? Did you run over?
I was turning to back in. So I could go back out forward. I'm like, heck almighty. Yeah, I got a couple of bumper installs to do, and one of them's gonna be easy. But putting that bump on that John Deere LT 133, especially if you got the hood bracket on, yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor's got an LT 133, but now he uses a electric mower, so I wonder if he wants to get rid of it.
Yeah. I'm still trying to find the hood for that thing, but they won't.
Oh, they want a lot of money for John Deere hoods. They're crazy. But the plastic they use now, like I said, I had an X300. The wind blew the hood shut, shattered it.
Yep.
I tried to fix that's one like you got with the yellow deck, Ken. The older one,
the
STX 38.
Yeah.
And it was $450 for.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
For a non-stenciled hood, just the hood.
Yeah, you could buy the whole tractor for that. You know?
Yeah, that's what happened. He got it cheap because of the broken.
Yeah.
Broken
because
hood.
my hood is 4 different pieces. You got the main body, then you got the top, then you got the grill, then you got that little piece up front that says John Deere. I'm like, hey, forget it.
There's a reason John Deere's green. The color money.
You know, and their belts and everything are proprietary. Like the V in their belts is a little different. And then when you order a John Deere belts, it's 66 and 11/16. And
it's always a fraction. MTD.
It doesn't fit. Excuse me. I got
double cog. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, nah, but and why was it? Earlier this year, my Poland XT, it wouldn't start. It wasn't turning over. I'm like, what the fool? I pulled the dipstick.
What the fool? I like that.
And I'm like, darn it, gas in the oil.
Oh.
So I had to drain all that out, put fresh oil in, new oil filter. I'm like, next time, remember to shut the fuel valve off because that anti-fire solenoid.
That's got nothing to do with it.
No, that ain't it.
With it.
No, it's downstream of the carburetor.
It had a Nicky carb, eh?
Yeah, that's what it's got.
Nicky carb.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Gotta get the
Might be able to swap a Walbro out for that.
Well, the newer one, the newer Walbro clones are actually made by what is it, the Huai or whatever they call it?
Yeah, Huai.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, with those Nicky carbs, if you use an aftermarket carb kit, no good.
Nope.
9 times out of 10, it's gonna leak. You use an OEM carb kit on it when you put that little lace gasket together. Guaranteed seals.
You know what's funny though? Our friend, what's his name? Who's the guy? Oh crap! I'm trying to think. Steve. What's his name? He works on those. He swears by those carburetors.
Oh, Steve Eagle.
Eagle, yeah. He swears by those Nickies where he drills out the jets and does all stuff. But I've never had luck with that. I've always had luck with the Walbro. You buy the Walbro, even if it's the Huai brand Walbro style, it starts from the first pull. I mean, it's perfect.
And they're just like a regular carburetor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with a stamp bowl and none of that cast crap, you know.
And those Nickies have 2 different O-rings. Like the black O-ring. Well, some of them have 2 holes, and some of them have 1 hole.
Yeah.
So even if you order, you got to be very careful which one you.
Yeah.
Well, I know on the Nicky they have that square section O-ring, the one that seals the fuel.
Yes,
the fuel will leak out, but it's a square section. It's not round.
It's round O-ring, but it's square.
It's square.
Like
yeah.
flat. Yeah.
Nah,
I know we've all been there.
Yeah.
nah, that wasn't. One of my opposed twins had a Nicky carburetor because I could tell by the bolt pattern that like 4 bolt Nicky carburetor, 3 bolt Regan Stratton. I'm like, shh.
Was it Al Pacino? Hooah!
But I finally got new high lift blades for the John Deere. So that thing I got to do a wind speed test, see what the wind speed is. Then I got to figure out how walk certain distances with that measuring device and see how far out the wind that throws the grass and stuff. But oh yeah, and I had to move, so I'm not the same place I used to be. So
What's the wind test for?
yeah, see how it tells me what the mile per hour is on the output.
Yeah.
With them high lift blades. Some people like, oh, a lawnmower blade. Yeah, right, people.
They're
You
all
gotta
different.
think, you gotta have something that's gonna throw that grass out there.
If it's going to be discharged, you got to use a high lift blade, not a mulching blade.
Yeah.
It's funny how Deere makes 3 different lifts. If you look at their blades,
The mid-size one has got a 3/4 inch lift, and it actually is a good mix blade.
and they're thick too. They're really thick.
They are.
Oh yeah.
The one I did the other day where the guy bent the spindle, blade was fine. The blade is almost 3/16. It's like it's almost like 4.5 millimeter, pretty thick.
Yep.
Now on that one, Kenny, I'm just wondering, some of these gator blades or these, I don't know what you call them over in the States.
With the ridges, with those ridges.
Yeah, with the ridges. They specifically say that they're only to be used on heavy duty spindles.
Yes, and if you depend, like my mower, it's a
with the dual.
Piranha. It has the 2 blades.
Yeah.
So if you go to the 1 gator blade, you have to buy the John Deere or a spacer to take up the space of the other blade. And that's what I did. I went to the 3 blades instead of the 6.
Yeah. I seen your video the other day, Bruce. I'm like, yep, X pattern.
Oh,
Had all that cabbage up in there. I'm like,
There's a lot of stuff going on in there.
Broccoli.
You do mostly mulching or what, Bruce?
Yeah, I do, because it's just a little city yard, and it's in the back.
Yeah.
And in the front we pick it up, but in the back
I was going to say, Bruce, the size of your yard, you take the mower out, you go, then back up, you're done, right?
No, my yard's up. Well, it depends, eh? It's 168 feet across the back.
Oh wow.
yeah.
So Bruce, you got my last comment when you thought it was for Close. That was specifically for you saying Close does everything perfect, which meant that you did a perfect video. That's why I said, well done, Close.
Got it. You're calling me close.
Yeah.
I'm
actually at the beginning, you said, well, this is Close. He does everything perfect. Well, I said, well done, Close.
I actually am redoing that video just that because of that one portion. The belt didn't go behind the idler, so it was only kicking up 20% of the front spindle. Not a big deal, but if that's a rare Piranha deck. They're not very common, and people might go there just because of that. So I want them to see the right thing.
How many times have we put a belt around the guide instead of under it, and it smokes?
Yep, exactly. Well, it didn't smoke anything. It just was on the wrong side of the idler.
That's why I put the PPO on very lightly, and if I see or smell anything, I stop.
How was it?
Well, I've been busy this week, you guys.
No. Oh yeah, and I finally got me a technical book on John Deere LT 133, and they say the back tire air pressure 8 pounds. I'm like, what?
8 pounds? Usually it's 10 to 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, back tire on mine is 10, and the front tires are 10, and the back's 8.5.
Really? Mine usually like 12 in the back and 14 in the front.
Yeah.
They're pretty wide though.
We get them in here. They pump them up to 40, 35.
Guys are right in the center.
Today,
one side's at 30, the other one's at 15, and they wonder why it's cutting on an angle.
I had a John Deere zero turn today show up, or the other day. I got some videos coming out, but the front caster rubber tires, 46 pounds, it says in each one.
Yeah, those solid tires.
Yeah,
46 pounds. I was like, wow.
And then was it now? Some of these ZTR mowers, they got what they call them twills.
Oh yeah, those. With
yeah. I'm just waiting to see somebody do a actual review video on their brand new steel ZTR mower. See how they turn out, because they are made by Ferris.
Oh, really? Ferris makes the steel?
Yep. Yeah, because the guy, steel. They like, we gotta find somebody to make these mowers for us. So
I thought Ferris was Briggs now. No,
it is.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, but now Briggs and Stratton is owned by a holdings company, because Briggs and Stratton got a little too greedy.
Yeah.
And that was it. Now, all your MTD made mowers, all them are being made by Stanley DeWalt. I'm like,
yeah. Well, no, MTD's making them for Stanley now. Yeah.
No.
Hey, Klaus, you had a question. You said, what was it?
Yeah. How do you diagnose a faulty electronic circuit board on a mower?
Oh God!
Is that the one that has like the reverse function, that kind of circuit board?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Usually you buy a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if that's not it?
Yeah. Well, I tell you, hopefully Gary. Let me text Gary. Maybe he'll show up.
Yeah. Hey, we need a transistor.
You know the new Cub Cadets that got the automatic throttle control. You can't diagnose whether they're good or not, from what I hear.
Nope.
You just put a new one in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that spark setter that the Kawasaki, the John Deere's got them on, that little tiny box that sets the spark. You can't test that thing to see if it's any good.
No.
So it's $80 OEM and $40 aftermarket to put it on, and voila, we got spark, baby. That thing was no good.
If the price of a board, and they don't take too long to come in, is $40, $60, whatever, it's worth just changing it out, right?
Yeah.
But if it's a John Deere one, it would be $180, and you might have to hire a dude with a soldering iron.
Well, I'm talking about a long time ago when it was $80 for the OEM one. I don't know what it is now. I know we needed a solenoid for a carburetor for a John Deere, and it was $185 plus tax.
Ouch!
The Cowie carbs are $300-400. They're crazy.
Yeah, nah.
So the collective knowledge of this group is go buy a new one.
Now, I got an electrician. I can give you his number, and he does circuit boards. He'll tell you.
Let's see if Gary.
Okay, Klaus, I do a little bit of that. Like I have fixed circuit boards on my printer and my stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So just take it out and get a magnifying glass and see if anything is dark.
Yeah, burn spots, or even was it cold solder joints where they separated?
And, the thing is, when everything works.
You're a little light on your sound today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it better now?
Oh, well, a little, yeah.
Which one is that on, Klaus? Which mower?
It's on a GGP product, which is a Stiga/Mountfield European crap. Well, it's a funny thing. It's got a Briggs engine, right? It's got a hydro gearbox, and it's made in China.
That's not a surprise.
Which is, yeah. I mean, that just means to bring out all the sizes you have, because you'll be needing them at some point.
But what's the main issue, Klaus, though? Does it not mow in reverse?
Or it does everything right, except when you turn the key to the start position, it clicks from that electronic box, and that's it.
Huh.
It even sends power to the solenoid, which is, I just put in a brand new solenoid, so I don't think that's it. I'm going to revisit that, because when I short circuit the solenoid, it rotates the engine.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Gary or James will come on. Maybe we can make some sense.
Oh yeah, I was watching that guy over in South Africa, AJ Restorations. He redoing a Kawasaki generator.
Mick's here.
Hey, there he is. Big Mick.
Hey.
I didn't realize how big you were, Mick. Jeez. I was watching you next to Lawnmower Jones. I was like, my God, look at the size of that.
Mick, it wasn't me, Mick. I only said I was at 260.
How
And
many,
then we all
how many
started.
stones is that? I mean, what's a stone is what? 14, right? 14 pounds?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, 14
And,
pounds per
14.
stone.
14
Kind of
pounds.
broader at the shoulders and bigger at the hips. No
Mm.
one ever give no lip to Big Mick.
Oh, yeah, your buddy Robert. Say, Robert, Mick is there. Your buddy.
Nick, what's up? G. Nah, I was watching Riley's Small Engines. Guy brought in a Go Cadet hydro transmission oil seal leak. I'm like,
Yeah, I knew you're big, Mick, but next to Lawnmower Jones, I was like, my God, look at the size of him.
17, 18 stone.
18 stone.
He's
up there with me.
looking good though. I don't think he's thin dried out.
Oh, Mick,
Yeah.
you need here. Give me that.
Wait, do I have to show the picture again?
Mm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Brucey, were you here before?
For well, yeah, I saw it.
Hold on. That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's lifting weights.
Yeah, lifting weights,
That's a
right?
big boy.
Oh,
He's 22.4 stones. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it's all that good eating.
22.4 stone.
Yeah.
ouch.
Wow. I feel
What's a
I feel
stone?
good.
How much is a stone, you guys?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Mm.
He wouldn't make it in the UFC in the heavyweight division. He's overweight. He's got to drop down to 265.
300, just over 300, eh?
Ooh.
He's carrying half of me with
really, Mick? 22.4.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
315 pounds.
Wow. 313.6. Holy crap.
Yeah, I just went by 22.
Wow.
He's got half of me on his
But-
back.
Man.
Yeah.
But Mick is a tall guy.
Yeah, Mick's what, 6'2", right? Yeah.
What? Damn.
Hey, Bill. What's going on?
Nah. Yeah, I ordered some.
We got in a log splitter that guy said all I heard was a bang and it stopped running. Can you fix it? The magnet came off the flywheel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hard to believe,
Briggs
eh?
or what? What was it?
It was a Briggs.
Yeah.
The brakes, yeah.
Yeah, it
I've
was
seen,
a
I've
Briggs.
seen that on Intex.
It's an LCT 208cc
Oh,
liquid combustion technologies engine.
yeah.
Nah.
You,
Oh,
should
damn.
you should see the damage to the coil. It flared the ends right out, split all the laminate.
Oh, yeah, all the
No.
lamination. So.
I'm trying to figure out where the magnet went. It should have been inside the
Sometimes
house.
they disintegrate, though.
Well, it's hanging on somewhere, eh?
Yeah, I can't. I found the
Sometimes
broken
they'll just
screw.
shred them. They'll just.
I found the piece of metal that it sits underneath.
Mm.
The magnet is totally gone.
Mm.
It chewed up some of the air cooling fins on the corner, so we're going to order a new one just in case that's got a crack in it someplace.
Yeah.
But LCT has never, ever had to ship out a flywheel, so now they're checking for Jake on a price for the flywheel so we can tell the guy what it's going to cost him.
Mm. Nah.
Plus, he's already you've already replaced the what would you say on it? You replaced something else on it?
Well, we got to do the coil.
Uh-huh.
We
Yeah,
got to
the coil and
replace
the
the
flywheel.
flywheel. We got to replace the plastic cooling fan that goes on there
What's it on, Wayne? What is actually
on a log splitter.
Oh, splitter. Okay. What?
Yeah.
No, any kind of brand, like a Champion or something. What is it?
I think it's Forester or something.
No. Okay. Oh yeah, Forster. Okay. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if it was Champion, you could get a flywheel anywhere.
Yeah.
Nah.
Champion would likely warranty it the way
Yeah.
Champion is. If that
Yeah,
thing flew apart, they'd warranty it and send us a new flywheel.
Yeah. They're selling a lot of their stuff lately.
All considered, Champion makes pretty good products.
They do now. It used to be like the cheap stuff you find at like the Dollar Generals and stuff, but now you see them everywhere.
Yeah,
And I think they
Champion
got the best customer service going.
and
It
their
No.
5,000 watt generators are pretty darn solid.
Yeah.
Just
When
like
you call Champion, you don't have to wait 2 hours on phone to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I mean,
was
it's
that-
almost instant.
That was that splitter I worked on a couple weeks ago, where it was the low oil pressure sender, where the guy had it on an angle, so
Yeah.
it fooled it. Once I put it level, then it wouldn't start. You know?
Yeah. No, I ordered some wheels and tires off of eBay. They were supposed to be in here last Saturday. USPS, they dropped the ball. Now they finally going. Well, eBay sent me a damn message yesterday. They're going to refund me my money. But now the package is out for delivery. I'm like,
hey, maybe you get them for free.
well, I'd like to, because those 2 wheels and tires for the back, $215.99.
Wow. Oh, cow.
But there's a Poland Pro colored. I've been trying to find a Poland Pro pan, trying to change up the color scheme on my XT, but I can't find it. And I don't even know how to look up the color, whatever that color is.
Hey, Ben.
Kind of yellowish orange or whatever. I'm like,
What'd you buy them with that yellow color, that mustard color or whatever?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not,
I'm going to pull out of my backyard right now for an ACR or camshaft replacement.
Yeah, I know one thing. We don't start getting some rain down here pretty soon. We're going to be in a damn world of hurt.
Oh, we haven't had a drop of rain in a month.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had 3 showers.
Month and a half here.
Our city bill is usually $88 with garbage, and now it's $188 because I've been watering.
Ouch.
Yeah, we got to pay it coming in and going out.
Yeah, like we pay about $3 less for the water going out, but it's all going on my yard, so it should be.
Well, you say to the town, if you're using it to water and stuff, you're not bringing it down the sewer. Why do you got to pay double? Right?
I don't mind paying a little extra, but I shouldn't be paying for it twice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They're around here.
Well, actually, you're not paying for it twice because
no,
you pay for the clean water going in and the dirty water going out.
But if you're using it to wash your car and water, I mean, it's really not
or your lawn
in the sewers. I mean, in the.
But they don't know that, so they
how
say it's going down the drain.
Well, I'm saying if you're doing your lawn, though, for the most part, it's going into the yard.
so by the time I'm done the summer, will I get $500 worth of vegetables out of my garden?
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait. While we have Steve here, hold on.
Maybe now.
Rain barrel. Get
I got 3 of them.
But it don't rain, Hank.
I know the best part about I keep my rain barrel by the garage full because I don't use that one for watering anything, and it's really nice to wash your hands in that soft rainwater.
Yeah,
it really keeps them from getting cracked.
Do your hair too.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
down.
You got that wave. You got that wave. The wave.
Yeah. I won't do a comb over.
Here, well, stay. Why don't you come up? Hold on. I got your envelope here. I was going to unwrap it. Hold on.
Yeah. Down here, if people have actual lake access and a damn irrigation system, they can water it long, but they have probably got time limit. Not much like, but everybody else, shit. Sorry.
Are they allowed to pull it out of the lake?
Yeah, but there apparently there's some guidelines because the lawnmower shop I dealt with, he did an installation. We did all the work. Oh yeah, and he sold the shop, sold it to somebody else. This guy is a Spartan and Dixie Chopper dealer. I'm like, I knew Dixie Chopper from back in the day. They went out of business, then they got bought out. Now they're back in business. But I'm like, I'm gonna go in there one day and look at them more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched these videos the other day about on your cable on your lawnmower. Then I went to Amazon. I found a damn 2-thumb screw.
Got a letter from Steve. It took like 3 weeks to get here. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Pony Express.
Let me see what we got here. If you want to come up, Steve, come on up. Let's see here. I don't want to destroy.
I remember I sent a sticker to Simone in the UK, and I think she got it within like 4 or 5 days. I couldn't believe it. It even had a footprint on it where somebody dropped it and stepped on it.
Oh. All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. What was it? Johnny Carson used to take the envelope. Remember Karnak?
Yeah.
You blowing it? All right, what do we got? We got a little. Looks like a magnet. Is it a magnet or sticky? We got. Oh, hold on.
This might be one of his new products that he just ran off on a 3D printer.
his what you call it? Hold on. He's got a 3D printer. So let me see here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So we got one of those.
Yeah.
And we got a we got the big one. I like this one. This one's nice.
Yeah.
Big one. That's gonna be good for the coffee table. I like he's got the font is perfect too.
Yeah.
Just like this font. Hold on. Something else.
Money.
Blow.
What?
It's stuck in there.
Canadian dollar bill.
You got
It's
to blow on it.
I
Huh?
don't have any dollar bills.
Hold on. I gotta open up the whole envelope. Hold on. I didn't want to tear the envelope up, but hold on.
Beer can.
Oh, you know what it is? It's got adhesive on the back of it and it's stuck to the envelope. Yeah. All right. And oh wow, this is weird. It's like white. Hold on. It's like clear and white.
Yeah. Oh, that's different.
Is this glow in the dark, Steve? Because it's like see-through with like a white lettering. I wonder if it's glow in the dark.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got that. We got the little one. I like the little one. The little one's cool.
Steve says,
We'll have to try that tonight with
glow in the
Miss
dark.
Potty
We got
Mouth.
I like the biggie. We're gonna put that on the coffee table. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah. You got to test that glow in the dark one with Mr. Potty Mouth, just like
Yeah.
Bruce said. Yeah.
That little one's for setting your
and
shot
then,
glasses.
and then a
Oh, is
full
that what that
report.
is?
Then a full report at Dutchess tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the Klaus one? Cable.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
There's another way to make.
I just wrote back which one you want to see because I got a couple different types.
Nah.
Yeah.
That one sticker, you can take a black light and shine on it. It'll stick out.
I'm saying hello.
So close. Do you have as many cable louvers as Hank has?
This one,
I don't have anything more than Hank has. Nothing.
Hank hasn't shown us his cable louvers yet.
No.
Yeah.
We need a dolly to bring in the load of the ones he has.
All donations.
Hank is unbeatable. I'm not even going to try.
We use that bicycle cable louver. I think Steve just did a video on it. I think it was just the other day. I think I seen it.
I got one that's both. It's got a double screws to clamp it.
I got that one. The blue one is got anodized blue.
And then I got one with a single screw.
Yeah.
For smaller cables. So
The
one
double
doesn't work, the other one will.
blue and gold. Yeah. Blue and gold.
Mine. And then I have the red and black. I think. But
Yeah. Oh,
No,
you
you
know what? Sometimes they just don't work.
Well, you know, I found if you've got a cable that's rusted shut, I haven't had luck with anything.
No.
But if you got one that will move and you can get some goo in there, they'll loosen up.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried?
I usually replace the inner cable. That's one of my party tricks. The inner cable thing.
Pull the old one out, squirt it in lots of looby dooby, and then stick something.
Flush it with WD and then some good lube.
No WD. It leaves the residue.
No, just to flush it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you tried Mick's IV trick
Yeah, that takes like
with the IV bag?
I have no patience for that. It takes too long.
Oh, with
You hang it up, and the next morning you go check it.
That's the one I got, Bruce.
yeah, that's one I got too. Yep, I got that one.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, I got.
Okay,
I think
be right out.
Yeah, with the
I
two.
haven't watched any videos this weekend yet, but
Yes.
I think Steve.
Be right back.
Video
Got to
on it?
unload groceries.
All righty.
Yes, a good man does that.
Yeah.
Actually, you know who else has a great tutorial using plastic bags is John Clem's wife.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. So funny.
Those that don't know, she's trying to go to be a coroner.
Yeah. He won't show up today because he's working with her.
He's on the campaign trail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to come up quick. The election's going to come
Vote
up.
for my wife.
That's it.
Yep.
Or else.
Or else.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nah, I was just thinking about it a while back when I used to live in Griffin. This guy had a billy goat. No, was it billy goat?
The
Little
Billy Goat
Wonder.
blower or the Billy Goat that which one?
Nah,
Wiley,
nah.
I don't think there's a tool he hasn't. And if
Nah, it was
and he's got 2 or 3 or 4 of them.
Nah, it was a Little Wonder blower.
Oh, okay.
The guy run the engine without oil. What do? They just damn pull the plug or pull the head or whatever, and they just let transmission fluid sit in the engine. And it freed it up. I'm like,
I know mystery oil. I've done it with mystery oil a few times.
Yeah, well, I said the guy got lucky because that particular engine,
Tommy.
it was no longer being made because the shaft size. I think it was the length and the diameter. I'm like, it's like
Tom, just remember, don't the 3 and 4 centimeter mark. Just remember.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
No,
guys
but I
been
mean
busy?
those oilers sometimes they work on a cable and sometimes they don't.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If you can get the cable off the machine and get it in the vise and pump it full, you might have it.
Yeah.
Right. The vise is the key though, because then you don't wreck your fingers.
Yeah, you can put the link if you want. I don't care.
The only reason to use WD-40 is to clean it.
To flush out rust and stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's
Now-
not
so WD and then some air and
You know me, I'll use carb cleaner, liquid ethanol.
Yeah. Let me ask my UK friends.
oil.
Is a carper? Is that like a fisherman that fishes for carp, or what is a carper?
No,
One of my favorite is acetone and transmission fluid too. That really.
Oh yeah. That's the Steve trick. Now was it? Well, I don't know.
Hey, Arch is here. Hey, Arch.
Archie.
I had the idea one day buying some of that coal in the orange can.
Oil's expensive, boy. Oof.
Yeah, but I
saw
Yeah.
the guy that does tests. What's it called?
Project Farm.
Project Farm. Yeah. Croyle didn't. It was the middle of the pack. It didn't excel in any way, even though it's expensive. On his test.
I know somebody they don't like the smell of PB Blaster. It smells like kerosene. I'm like,
I love PB Blaster.
yep.
We can't get it here.
It's got a funny smell though. It does.
Because what it?
I don't know. I got room for 10, Mick. You can take it the last 4 spots, no problem.
Oh my! Hey, we don't know much.
You can get the bottom row.
There you go. Wicked Insanity. Hello. Welcome.
Nah. What was it? I remember back in the day, WD-40 used to be flammable, but now it's like
It's made out of fish guts.
Well, a lot of them are made both ways. You can buy some flammable, some unflammable, really.
yeah.
You can?
I had a guy, he had the blue PB that's not flammable, and he's trying to start an engine with it, like start a float. And I just watched and watched and watched.
Good luck.
Nah, just go to your local moonshine guy. Say, man, I need some moonshine to get me.
Lucy, why are you on twice?
Well, I was going to go at 5 times.
Whoa.
Hey,
Wow.
twice as good. Oh,
His evil twin.
I'm playing with you.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Hold on. I gotta catch up to these things. Hold on. What are we doing? Hold on. I gotta catch up to some of these chats.
So how many are watching today?
38. 38.
38.
And apparently I forgot to give Ken a thumbs up.
I just gave a like.
There we go.
27 now, I believe.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick, was Ben the one that had that lamp or something that caught on fire? Was that video? Like in a acetylene lamp or a lantern or something, and it went. It was a big fire. I think was that Ben?
It's probably me.
No,
Ben
I thought it was Ben.
Old time.
He was restoring, I think, a lantern or something, and it went. Yeah.
Yeah, was it?
Ben, if that was you, own up. I think it was you.
Yeah, was it? Because and it's getting. I don't know. They still make that Coleman white gas for them pump up lanterns and stuff.
Yeah, clear gas. Yeah, white gas.
Yeah.
There's Arch. Arch ever been up on the lives?
Oh yeah.
Come on, Arch.
He does his own too. He's like Mr. Studio Mixing Board over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What I just said about his paper shredder.
Oh, there's a new guy. There's a new guy I subscribed to on YouTube called Garage Story. He just had pulled out a Husqvarna had wiring issues, and he finally got it running and stuff. But I'm like, but he got
new Cub Cadet. You talking like brandy new, like one of those XT2s or something?
This was a Husqvarna.
No, I thought it was him, Ben. Yep, I remember that one. It like went boosh.
Yeah.
Let's
It's like, was it nap gas ain't methane anymore? I don't know what they damn put in the M for.
No, there's no acetylene in MEP anymore. It's a different gas.
It might be methane,
Propylene.
anus,
Paraffin.
and propane.
Propylene.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that video, Ben.
I had to use heat to get a coil off yesterday. The little 1/4-inch bolts wouldn't turn. They had grown on.
Oh.
Yep.
Needed our induction gun, Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, a little 1/4-incher like that? I guess so, eh?
I don't know if I've got a coil that goes that small.
Yeah.
No, but if it's inside aluminium,
It was inside
it
aluminium.
It works a little different because aluminium doesn't heat up.
No, this heats up the bolts.
Hey, Brock.
The steel will.
How are you, fellas?
Bro,
Hey, Lewis.
Nah.
So I knew the coil was bad, but by the time I got it off, it was really bad. I'll show you.
Nah. I pulled up the when Jake did that induction cold thing, I pulled up the prices. I'm like, whoo,
What are you
ouch.
talking about, Robert?
The induction heating coil.
Oh, yeah.
Them things
No,
ain't.
I mean, if you get the Chinese version, they're not that expensive.
No.
Yeah.
You can't really
Yeah,
see
like-
it, but I cooked it a little bit, taking it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I said you get what you pay
It was
for.
toast anyway, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. I'd rather say I'll sacrifice the coil any day for that bolt not to break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I was like, I had vice grips on that little 1/4-inch bolt. And I'm like, I thought, no, stop now, Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I put
Use
some,
the force. Use
put
the
that-
force.
Yep. I
Yeah.
put that transmission
Oh.
fluid and what's that? I just
Acetone.
mentioned it. Yep. And heated it up, and I just went tick, and I thought, okay, was that a good tick or a bad tick? And then I went again, and it went. Eh? Woo!
Yeah.
All on film, coming soon to a screen near you.
All righty.
The guy brought this mower into me. Oh, it just needs a tune-up. I was using it last fall, and this spring it wouldn't start. Look at this. Stay there.
Freeze.
Just needs a tune-up, right? So this started telling a story. This is the rope pull. So he wore it right out, yanking it, right? Because there's no spark.
Yeah.
And then
What size rope is that? Holy cow!
And then this used to be a 21-inch blade, and it measures 17.
Was he living on hard?
It wasn't
and
lying. It
The
doesn't
air
need a
filter was
tune-up.
so full of oil, it still weighs a lot.
Ooh, Tecumseh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the muffler was sitting there loose, so it was making me deaf. So yeah, just a tune-up, brother.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't lying. It does need a tune-up.
Well,
No.
but it needed a tune-up after I got it running. You know, like when you drive your car in for a tune-up, it's still running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, when you push a lawnmower in for a tune-up, it should still be running. But no,
They all run.
Yeah.
Everybody that brings
I'm all
one
on
here. Well, it
coffee,
ran last year.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for him. Like I'm gonna charge him my maximum what I quoted him, but I should have added another 40 to it
Yeah.
for those used parts, but I didn't. I mean, I feel bad for the guy, right?
Sometimes it's good to pay it forward, Bruce.
Yeah, he said I don't get paid for a week and a half. You know, and I said, well, bring it in. You know, we'll make it good. And so
I'll make it.
I'm gonna have to eat it.
I'll make the repair last a week and a half.
Well, he waited until he got paid and then he brought it in. So I did it yesterday and I haven't done my next day start. So it's got a pretty bad looking primer bulb, but if it starts on that old primer bulb, I'm not changing it.
No.
Which one?
But,
The red primer bulb?
Yeah, red Tecumseh. This
Yeah,
is the
they
longer
get
one.
hard. They get really hard.
Yeah, this one's really the squishy one that came from China, I think.
Yeah.
So one
Yeah,
of our
well.
Milwaukee batteries went for the crap.
Oh,
One of the batteries in there went, and those Milwaukee batteries aren't cheap.
no.
And
Oh,
Jake gave me the price, and I said, why don't you look on Amazon and see what the Chinese ones are? Two for $44 Canadian. So we ordered them, worked like a charm, took full charge, and lasting just as long as the Milwaukees do. So Jake, at some point, will do a video and do an update as long as they keep on working.
Even if they only last 3 years, that's still a good deal.
Oh yeah.
Even if they last 1 year, it's a good deal.
I would. The only thing I would watch, though, from what I understand, there was a guy here who burned his house down.
Yes.
They say only use the charger that's made for a particular battery. So watch when you're charging those.
Yeah.
Yes.
We only charge them when we're in the shop.
Yeah.
And then we pull them off
is
the
that
charger.
12 or 18 volts?
Hey,
The
go
12.
Go for it.
The little ones, the small ones?
Yeah, Wicked. We got a couple guys on here, literally 2 guys that do mower repair with one arm, and they actually do it pretty well. A couple of good channels out there. Stumpy's one of them. There's another one. I forget his name. Individual. Is it Individual?
Yeah, well,
he has like a half an arm, and I'm amazed at what they do. Really,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's that one guy up there in Pennsylvania, Johnson Small Engines.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
he's got good
and then Mr. Haney, he cut off 2.5 fingers on a snowblower.
Yeah, Johnson Small Engine. He's got the one arm too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thomas, if you're watching, I think about you every day, brother.
Yeah, Mr. Haney. Yeah. Every time I hear that, I think of Green Acres. Every time I think
I got a deal for you,
Mr. Douglas.
Then you high moon rock.
Mr. Douglas.
What was it? Last year, the GIE D-Walls electric mower. Yep. They had to bury that thing. Then they had to dig it back up. Like, yeah, almighty. Lithium batteries get to go. It's like somebody got to come up with the idea to put the thing out.
There you go.
We had a wood shop on 441. They burned up because the lithium ion battery got hot. It's like, yep. But I better have them damn them gloves like them guys wear when they put out jet engine fires. That big old suit.
Wait, Steve's selling cable loopers?
No, he's got an affiliate link.
Yeah. You got 100,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 650.
Yeah. You get like 81 cents to $1 per sale.
Oh wow.
But this is the good thing about Amazon. Say Steve did that video and somebody goes and checks out that cable looper.
Yeah.
But they don't buy it. But while they're on their link and they go to another section and buy something, he gets paid for that purchase.
Oh really? Oh yeah, because you're using his link to get to Amazon.
Yeah, Jake actually made money selling diapers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they baby or adult diapers?
It depends.
They went to buy those when that video he did on what the reason to buy Seafoam is for the red tube when he did that down and dirty on that generator, that suitcase generator. So they sold out of the tubes that he had the affiliate link to, but I guess somebody needed diapers, so
Hey, did anybody notice?
No.
I had to buy some Permatex today, like the Ultra, the gas. Holy crap! The price of silicone.
Yeah,
everything jumped.
Just one tube. I used to spend $9.99, $17.99. I'm like, why?
Is it a petroleum product? Maybe
they can.
Silicone.
No,
I mean, but still, it's just
RTV.
RTV, room temperature voltage.
The little grinding compound that I had, on my last video. Yeah. That's $7.95. That little tube.
Well, you know the right stuff that we like, the right stuff with the aerosol, like Cheese Whiz, but with the gasket, $30. I'm like, oh.
Well,
same thing with Loctite, which owns Permatex now, so they sort of match each other.
What it is?
Well, Henkel owns them, right? Still,
Henkel. Yeah.
Krylon spray paint used to be like $9.95. Now it's like $14.99 or $14.95 a can.
Yeah. I remember the Krylon commercial with Johnny Bench. No runs, no drifts, no errors.
We're glad you beat it. My daughter beat cancer as well at 17. So
I bought a brand new Camaro 71 for $3,000. They're buying bicycles for $3,000.
I know.
Electric different dollar.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jake's bike was $2,000. He's got like a BMX bike, and
Yeah.
I think it was about $2,000, and then with $1,000 worth of upgrades, right?
Vintage.
My uncle.
Well, now would be vintage, yeah.
My uncle used to be a detective in Bridgeport, which was known for a lot of stolen bicycles. Every bicycle I ever owned was a repo stolen bicycle.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the cool thing
Wow.
was he would drop off like a chopper, like sissy bar and forks and stuff. He'd be like, here, we got this in a recovery. I was like, okay.
No, wasn't. And that's strange. I remember when I lived in Brunswick, Georgia, we had an actual twin bicycle dealership. Like, yeah.
I know a lot of guys with prostate. Mine is enlarged, so I have to visit the men's room every so often. But other than that,
try that, Kenny. You want to know what you got to try?
Cherry juice, right? What do they say?
No.
Cherry juice?
No, it's a pill called Super Prostate. You get it at the your health food stores.
Yeah.
Take one a day, and buddy, I'm going to tell you, it's wonderful. I don't get up at night anymore.
Well, since I lost the weight, I lost 40 pounds. Instead of getting up 4 times a night, just once.
But I think it's just, I think it's like boosting your zinc in your body, and that's what helps.
Something. Well, he told me he's got a chart in the doctor's office. You walk in, you got a pebble, a little stone, and like a freaking boulder. He goes, yeah, you're in between the stone and the boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that isn't that pleasant is when they have to make sure that it's benign. There's nothing wrong with it other than being enlarged.
Oh, you mean when they gently touch it, it feels like someone's going up there with a corkscrew? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean his middle finger, right?
Oh,
you can feel it in your tonsil. Yeah.
Now, I shouldn't bring this up, but do you know how they're fixing the enlarged prostates now?
Wow.
Did you see the video for the new technology?
What do you mean, laparoscopic or?
No, it's almost like, imagine a mower blade that goes in there and shaves little tiny slices off of it.
Really?
Some guy he's developed it. I watched it on TV. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but wait, they keep it there, just slice pieces,
and it goes internally, and this thing takes thin slices, like when you're shredding cabbage on one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it's doing, and then it brings it back to a normal size.
And what do they do?
Don't ask me. You got to talk to this guy, but I guess it works.
I just hope I didn't sharpen the blade.
No. What if we get a nick in the blade?
Yeah.
I got an appointment.
We got Mr. Wickeds in the basement here. Hold on. Oh, Mikey, welcome. How you doing?
Hi. Hey, Mikey.
I am. It says below that.
Yeah, James Roto.
Super Tomato Man.
Competition with Bruce for tomato growing this year.
Hey, James.
Right on.
Worst thing when they did the biopsy is the next day I had to have a colonoscopy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got an appointment myself for a colonoscopy.
Oh, good luck.
It's not that bad.
My first one.
But I had a biopsy. Fucking it felt like he had a hammer up my butt sideways.
Oh.
But he didn't.
I woke up. My first colonoscopy, I woke up halfway through. They didn't give me enough anesthesia.
Shit.
And I swear to God, remember when you're about 9 years old and you get in a fight with a girl and she kicks you in the nuts? That's what it felt like.
yeah.
Oh,
Hank, these guys can't take it, Hank. When I had mine, the nurse said to the doctor, "Do you think we need any drugs today?" And the doctor says, "I don't need any." "What about him?" she says. He's big enough. He can take this. Listen, boys, I'm laying there. I don't know you're supposed to get knocked out, but I ain't getting knocked out. So then they pull back the curtain, and there's these great big things hanging on a pegboard. And one of them's 8 feet long. And I said, "Which one of those weapons we using today, Doc?" And he said,
like
"You
a
know
baseball
what?"
bat.
He says, "That's the first time I ever heard anybody call it a weapon." And I said, "Well, if you had that thing shoved up where you're going to put it up me, you'd call it a weapon too." And he says, "We're using the 6-footer."
It's like that movie Dune where the thing goes through the
Buddy, that thing went in, and when he said we're making a turn, I'm 6'3". I ended up being 3'3".
No,
I was bent over sucking on a toenail.
Yep.
My dad told me how they used to do it back in the day. you know.
this was back in the day.
The
Yeah,
2 foot rubber glove like you use on a cow.
Yeah, and he told me that he had some baby powder, and he was farting all the way down the hallway with it, the back of the thing going open, oh my God.
I remember
we went from a small engine repair show to a cooking show to a doctor's show.
Yeah. No, when I went in for my second one, I knew the doctor pretty well. I said, "You gonna buy me dinner first?" He goes, "What?" I said, "We're getting kind of first."
Oh yeah, I had a friend that said that too.
And all for 3 little pellets they take out.
Brucey, what are you doing over there?
Oh, you see that?
No.
Oh,
Who's that,
great.
Tom?
Oh,
That's Tom Haney.
Ow.
Yeah, that was Mr. Haney-Oki.
no, I thought he was doing a colonoscopy or something.
Yeah, I thought.
No, I remember that night. Snowblower.
And then he lost another 3/4 of an inch off of the 2.
Yeah, snowblower. Yep.
That's like all my boys in the forging business when I started there in 1974. Most of them didn't have all their fingers.
Hey, when I started in 1983 manufacturing, half the shop, you're lucky if most of them had 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can still count to 21, brothers.
Yep. 21.
Oh, I was supposed to have another one. I'm overdue for it. The problem is I have to ride home and back, or right up there and back. Don't let you have one. My wife has to work still. How am I supposed to get there? I can't get off of work.
Uber.
No. No.
Roto
I'm a
windows down.
disabled. They won't let me even get a ride. I'm eligible for a free government ride, right? They won't let you do that even. You have to have somebody keep an eye on you after you get home too.
Yeah.
So
where are you located, Mikey? Whereabouts are you? Where are you located?
Southern Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Right in the
Cheeseville.
middle.
Okay.
Mikey, how old are you?
64.
Oh, you're just a young punk.
Yeah, still a baby.
Me and Hank are
I'm a
the
young
OGs
I'm
up
older
here.
than Yoda.
Me and Hank
Oh.
are the OGs.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
My beard came back totally white after chemo. That's weird.
Isn't that something how that happens, eh?
Yeah.
Au natural.
Well,
My
I killed
daughter,
Santa.
when she did chemo and radiation, it came back very dark.
Oh, that happened. Trying to think what I was going to say. There's all kinds of side effects. And I have osteoporosis.
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound funny.
Soft bones.
No.
Curvature to the back.
No, osteoporosis, isn't that when your bones soften up?
Yeah.
They break easily because they're hollow. They have lots of holes.
Mostly in my hips.
Calcium deficiency.
Yeah.
But
You're
I have to have
lifting
an
as much
infusion for
heavy
that now,
stuff as you
too.
can without hurting yourself. Keep going.
Right.
Keep going.
So James got that Yamaha running, huh?
I was going to say, he hasn't even shown all the videos.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
he was
that's
saying
right.
it was $1,000 in parts.
Oh boy. That's why we got a new mower. We hit a John Deere.
Oh, Gary
It's
Bernanke
pretty old.
in his house.
He inherited it from her dad. He was a dairy farmer. Now he got it in like 91. It was a freaking Stratton motor, and the cam finally went out. I don't know many. Unfortunately, our new company has a Briggs too. What luck? Yeah, it's brand new though.
I'll tell you though, James is getting into everything. You got small engines, generators, and tractors, and motorcycles, and man,
Oh yeah.
doing a little bit of everything.
Kenny, what happened to Stella tonight?
I texted her. I didn't hear back. I don't know if she's working or not.
Oh.
I did an autopsy on a Briggs Quantum the other day, expecting the plastic cam gear to be spun, and the second ring on the piston had stuck, and it caught both pistons lined up, and it just cut a groove into the cylinder.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
$1,700.
I think he only paid $600 for it. I think.
So
Ken,
what do
you've
you
been
figure,
on
Gross?
fire lately, man.
What do you figure? Running it low on oil?
Me?
Yeah, on that clock.
I don't know. I got it, and I changed carburetors 3 times, and it was running rich, and the valves felt good and good gap and everything. And I thought, what is going on? So I finally said, okay, it's autopsy time, because once I take them apart, they very seldom go back together. And I took it apart, and I felt that groove, and I pulled the piston out, and the second oil ring wouldn't spin at all, and it snapped when I was wiggling it.
Because normally the quantums last forever.
Yeah.
I think I mean, we were talking about it a while back, Kenny, when you're doing I think an EX engine. I think what makes the quantum live so long is it runs at a lower temperature.
Well, there's the good. That'll be good to throw in the toolbox, because it was okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is that?
Yeah, think about how long it lasted, and it's still.
Remember
good.
when these used to last forever? This is a metal one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no decompression release on these old guys, eh?
Yeah.
They usually had that little bump on the lobe, though. Just that little bump.
Yeah, and this crank is in absolutely pristine condition, like absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So, Bruce, you're going to do a rebuild one of these days?
Well, you almost have enough to do it, eh?
Yeah.
But if I had a good block, it would stay in the engine. So.
Yeah.
Hey, James, did you ever look up the side of the bearing and what the actual bearings were to see? Because I know Yamaha markups are crazy.
Yeah, Yamaha parts here they're more expensive than Honda.
Yeah, Tommy, James picked up just cases because the rest of it wasn't too bad. He just replaced the bearings, but he found a set of NOS cases for, I think it was $275, James, if I'm not mistaken.
So I just gave up another video, you guys, but you'll watch it.
Yeah.
We all watch your videos, Bruce.
Yeah.
As long as it involves carburetors and methyl hydrate.
And you know how to tell a good cam lobe, eh? Is if that lobe is pointed to that little titty on the inside of the circle, then you've got
did you say titty?
Okay, there's the exhaust valve lobe right there.
Yeah.
There's that little titty on the inside of the ring.
Yep.
If that's pointed to the titty.
Yeah. So when you get the plastic cam, you know
it
that
hasn't
thing's
been
spun.
Yeah, it hasn't been spun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
they're still
I
on.
talked to wife, and she said, "I don't know. We'll see. If we don't have, it's going to be a while before we have 5 or 10 hours on it. It's breaking oil has to come out.
I can $10 an hour. That's $1,000 worth of work.
I know.
Close. I'm still waiting for our 0-0 race.
Still? We're still on back order?
Still 6 quarts, still on back order.
I still have my 2 bottles.
Yeah, I got 3/4 of a bottle left. We just did 2 snow blowers. Hard to believe we're doing snow blowers in June.
Hey, Klaus, ask your question. Gary's here. Ask your question.
Yeah, Gary Burnett.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Gary. Yeah. Gary, I got a riding lawnmower. It's European brand, but it's got a controller. It's not a CDI because it doesn't control the ignition, but it controls the safety switches and the reverse function with blades on. It cuts out. And how do you diagnose that your problem is a bad circuit board compared to any? I mean, I did check all the safety switches; they all work. So, but I can get the thing to light up, but once I turn the ignition key to the start position, it from the board it just goes click 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 click. Nothing happens.
But wait, Klaus, when you have it in the ignition mode, right? It's not grounding or anything, but it doesn't start when you hit the start portion.
Yeah, it does not rotate the starter engine, the starter motor on the engine. Yeah.
You go to on, the lights come on, but when you go to start, it all stops.
Yeah. Solenoid clicks, light comes on, everything.
Because Gary, we were saying check for either burnt solder joints or cold solder joints, things like that. You know?
Yeah, it's that one with the 3 wires that go into each other, right? The one that it splits off, and then it has like a little, right?
Gary, you don't want the model. It has nothing to do with the United States.
Yeah, Gary, it's a Brix engine. It's and well, it doesn't matter what the gearbox is, but it's a made in China product. It's called a Stiga Tornado 3098H from 2018.
I figure it's that standard module like the MTDs use, and even some of the Deers, where you hit the yellow button and you could mow in reverse and all that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And it does not control the ignition.
Yeah, usually it's just for the safety switches to allow you to mow in reverse. After you hit it, the red light comes on, and now you can mow in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll never use that, but I knew mower has it.
I tell you, I was on a zero turn this morning, and I'm surprised that there is no safety for going in reverse, because that sucker was trucking. Oh, man.
My John Deere will mow in reverse. It's really handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my John Deere.
I got a point in my yard, and I can back into it better than
You got a picture of that board, Klaus?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, my John Deere mows in reverse too.
Ours would, but I didn't know how to do that. We inherited it, and
I don't understand. I mean, the not being able to mow in reverse. I mean, I can understand that it's that you shouldn't run over people when you reverse, but
Klaus, a lot of times reverse is just like you're going into like an inlet and you just want to back out without having to shut the blades off.
Yeah, but I mean the tire's going to run you over before the blades.
No, but what'll happen is you go in reverse, the whole engine shuts off, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, but I mean, if you run somebody over, even with the blades cut out, you're still it's gonna hurt. I'm not quite sure I follow the logic in this, other than probably legislation, which
very handy to be able to do it.
Yeah.
It's like Klaus, you worked in a place that they had lift trucks.
Yep.
Okay, so they got reverse backup beepers on them, right? And when you were at work and you watched your lift truck drivers backing up, they'd look. The law is they got to look in reverse when they're driving backwards. Backup beepers going. But they can only look over one shoulder at one time. And how many people have you seen that walk behind these guys when they're trying to do their job? It used to kill me.
I've seen what they look like after they've been run over.
It used to kill me on how many people would walk behind a lift truck driver that was backing up.
I mean, it's the same thing at the stupid supermarket. Like, not the stupid supermarket, the stupid people at the supermarket in the parking lot.
Yeah.
People are reversing out. Oh, they go right behind the car. That's like the dumbest idea ever.
Yeah.
And yet people think, oh, they're going to stop. No, they can't see you.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it really takes me off when people do that, because there is no reason.
Yeah.
Where we live, if you have an accident in reverse, it doesn't matter. It's your fault.
Absolutely.
But I mean, and yes, it is. I mean, the fault and causation and all that's all taken care of. You are still in the hospital, that you may not be able to walk again.
Yep.
Right.
Come on, dummy. Don't go behind cars that's reversing.
I still put my mower in reverse and go, but
I
still have the switch on the seat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have never bypassed the seat on someone else's.
You know what? If I did that,
I've done it on my own, but never on others, ever.
I only do it on my own to work on it, and then once I get everything fixed, I put the clip back on the seat, because I can just see me stepping off it with my running shoe and slip, and then zing.
Yeah.
911.
We actually had a guy come down for us to fix his mower. And he said it would cut out while he was cutting his grass. And so we checked out that riding mower front to back. Everything was functioning right. We gave it back to him. He called up. It's still doing it. So took a drive down to his place. I said, show me what's happening. So he's driving, cutting his lawn in like 6th gear, right? High speed. and he's got bumps, right? Now the guy doesn't weigh 260 pounds like I do. So the guy's bouncing off the seat and the engine cuts out. And the guy says, see what's happening? I said, yeah, let me get on there and show you. So I dropped the speed down to like 3 or whatever, and I start cutting his lawn, and it's cutting fine. And I said, you got to slow down. You're bouncing off the seat.
Yeah, but I had that same problem. But what it was, the guy had the seat too far back, but to reach the pedals, he was scooting up.
Yeah.
The seat was coming up a little bit.
That's me.
Yep.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hey, guys. I'm taking a quick break I'm power washing the house. I have family coming up in a couple of weeks, but I figure it's the best time to do it while it's still not too hot out. But there is a board. I'll go out here and check it out for you. That handles it's called the RIO, or the Reverse Implementation Lockout. And there's usually 2 switches associated with that. There are the one, and I hope you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah.
There are, it's the seat switch, and then there's usually a switch on the hydrostatic transaxle, which is in the back.
Yep.
They sometimes use the brake, but it's not usually detected. I bypassed mine a few years ago.
But that board, Gary, does that in any way control the electricity going to the? I get an echo.
Yeah.
How about now?
It's the echo.
Hello.
Echo,
Okay.
echo,
Well,
echo.
a little bit harder to see.
But does that board in any way control the power going to the solenoid?
It is possible. So on the back of a John Deere, anyway, all I did was bypass it.
Connect them, yeah.
Okay. The same board that works on the ignition on the same ones here looks something like this.
Yeah.
So you have multiple relays. So you have one relay for the starter solenoid. You have one for the anti-backfire solenoid, and then you have the one for the PTO clutch. So this one is not really, there's not a lot of brains on this. It's just a bunch of relays run by the safety switches.
Yeah.
However, on this one,
Gary, that's the one that has the yellow push button, right?
no.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's built, the PTO is built in like this. So if you want
No, I'm saying for the Rio, for the reverse operation.
Well, this has a Rio as well. So the off, on, and then pull.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Mine doesn't have that.
Same
I've
thing
never
goes.
seen
So
that
that's basically what it's got. It's a six position, 6-wire switch. But some of them on the Briggs and Stratton, and let me fix my camera here. Some of them on the Briggs and Stratton do have a microcontroller because they're looking for a specific signal from the safety switches. So sometimes they get more complex than they really need to be.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I got thinking before I order a new board, I'm gonna replace the solenoid again because it does deliver power to the solenoid, but nothing happens, and it's a brand new solenoid.
Yeah, well, a lot of times too, I've had to rebuild these boards a few times where the traces, take the board out and check for the traces in the back and see if anything's been burned. I've also seen a bad diode, which is across the coil of the relay, where it'll actually short out the coil. It won't be enough to draw enough current for popping the 15-amp fuse, but
Gary, when you say a bad diode, you mean connected then in both directions?
yes, it's shorted.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give it a visual and see what happens.
Just give it a good visual because a bad diode, you should be able to see a burnt diode.
Yeah.
Or of course, you could fly Gary out to Denmark.
We could.
I gotta go with
just check with my sponsors. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, like I said, I that's what I've usually found, and what has blown those boards up has been on the anti-backfire solenoid wire, because that positive wire runs all the way back to the board. Well, if mice go and chew through it, there's no fuse on that wire. It's going to go back. It's going to burn the trace off. It's a small wire, so it's not going to draw that many amps for very long. It may not even pop the fuse, but it will ruin the relay. It will ruin the diode. A lot of damage can happen, and for a $200 board, you can fix it for like $15 with the right tools.
I've had the voltmeter where one wire goes in and one wire goes back out.
Yep.
it would go in and then stop and then wouldn't go back out.
Right.
And then all I did was just clean up the terminals in it, and it fired right up. Does it have a voltmeter on it?
Who's got a Kawasaki in the background idling?
Yeah, I hear that, huh?
No, it's my washing machine. I'm in the basement.
That's a nice washing machine, Kawasaki.
The 3-horse Briggs washing machine from 1921.
Got to balance that washing machine out. Put her on the balancer, check her out.
Yeah.
I can go check. I think it's a Maytag.
Someone mentioned a Kawasaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where crows go to drink milk.
Kawasaki's been in the vein of my existence for the last couple of weeks. That machine, I'll bring you guys quickly up to speed. I was talking with Ken and Jim on this one. I just replaced the head because the lady who'd been running it for almost 20 years didn't clean the head, and there was a bunch of debris. It overheated the head. It moved the valve guide. So the valve guide popped out and bent the push rods.
Yeah.
Replaced the head, got everything, put back together, running on both cylinders again. But now it hesitates every time you try to gun the throttle all the way up. And it's not, I don't think it's the carburetor because I just pulled the bowl. It's nice and clean. No air leaks or anything like that. That spacer, Ken, is with the carb ray. Couldn't get it to die.
Is that a single barrel carburetor or dual?
Yeah. So one carburetor to a split intake manifold.
Yeah.
So you got two main jets.
The 440C.
No, actually, no. Only one throated carburetor.
Oh, okay.
It's an FH500V.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Yeah. So what wound up happening was I wound up finding out that with one of the coils, it's been running on one cylinder for who knows how long. She never even realized it. Well, that one cylinder that's been running all this time, that's the ignition coil that's weak. It would run when you first started up when it's cold, but once it heated up, it started to intermittently fire. And then when you go to gun it up, you can actually see the light go out for a second as it's starting to try to rev up, and it's burning out black smoke because it's unburned fuel.
Yeah.
So I got some new coils on the order here.
Yeah.
It's
Do Kawasaki's, do they run with a diode and the kill switch wire as well, like the Briggs's?
No, actually, good question.
If you're sitting on the seat, the right side always blows.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the air cleaner.
Yeah.
No, the other one side. No, if you're sitting on the seat, the right one.
Oh.
Yeah. Funny you should say that, Hank. That's exactly what we
I
find.
had a Briggs do that.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, it always seems like it's the coil on the right-hand side.
Yep.
Wow.
That's because it's the one that gets the hot cooling air.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nice and clean. It didn't look like that before. Yeah. So it's got a single carburetor.
Yeah.
And then the intake manifold.
Oh, yeah.
It's been running on this cylinder for the longest time.
Right.
And you can see the new head that I just put in here, but it's this coil that's bad.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
On the right?
Yeah, if you're looking at it this way. Yeah, it's this one. Because this was the cylinder that was operating all this whole time. Both push rods were bent because there was I wish I had taken a picture. It was so filled with grass and dirt and all that stuff. That's why it overheated and moved the guide out. I just finished power washing it the other day. So it's nice and clean, but this thing is definitely weak.
You think?
But it came out pretty good.
Now, are those the coil packs that are all wired together, or they're individual coils?
So you have the kill wire. Those are wired in parallel. There is no diode for this one. I just worked on a Briggs Stratton that had a diode. That tripped me up for a little bit, actually. But then you got the anti-backfire solenoid here, runs back. You have your voltage regulator. So your AC comes in, power goes out here, and then you have a sense winding here that goes back up to the battery light.
Yeah.
They're single coils, Paps.
Oh.
They're not tied.
So you're going to change both coils?
Yeah, I'm going to change both. They should be here on Monday because I still have to pop this back off. I got to readjust the valve lash a little bit more. It was making more noise after everything warmed up, so it just needs another adjustment. It's supposed to be about 3 to 5 thousandths of an inch, plus or minus 1 thousandth of an inch.
It's tight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and would you believe that the head, the cylinder head torque is only 19 foot-pounds?
I know it sounded low, but it isn't.
It sounds very low. I'm normally torquing these bastards down to like 30. Not this one.
That's still
it came out really good.
That's 250 inch-pounds. That's about right.
That's nothing. But yeah. I'm just glad that it's running great once I get that coil fixed, but I can actually see. Oh, here's a question for you guys. The magnet. Does a rusty magnet weaken the spark?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Magnetism. It don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's good to keep them clean, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go wire brush it here.
Yeah.
But
I usually wire brush it, and then I just take some machine oil and just on a finger, just to make it stop from rusting again. But the rust, unless there's contact, it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, Vince, we tried
it's magnetism. It's not connectivity.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just surface rust.
Yeah.
I was reading on the one forum as I was researching this last night. Just typically coils, you would think that coils they're either good or they're bad, right? But in this case, when it heats up, it starts to get intermittent. So it's more or less thermal expansion is the problem.
Yeah.
But maybe you could. Oh, sorry, Bruce.
That's okay. This one without a spark plug with my indicator on it to ground lit up fine. But when I put a spark plug on it, it wouldn't jump the gap.
No.
But it showed a spark with the indicator to ground.
I have had I've only seen this on chainsaws, but sometimes the magnets can get weak for reasons unknown. Yeah.
Old chainsaws.
And I was told to just take a wire, connect it to positive and negative on the magnet, and leave it overnight.
Yep.
I don't know. James Condon, he's a good guy on magnets on generators, and they go bad over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured that would be pretty interesting. That if there's enough rust, it's very small surface rust. I'm just trying to figure out Murphy's Law things just to kind of make. I've had this machine for over a month, and actually, it was beat to crap.
Kawasaki and Murphy are
Thanks, James.
Oh, what do you say?
He said Kawasaki and Murphy are close friends.
Oh, the magnets can crack.
Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up 2 jet skis, I think, today.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I don't work on anything that floats.
And
I like arches. I like if coil laminates are rusty, it perturbs the flux pattern.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what you do, Gary? Take a piece of paper and put it next to iron filings and see if it looks like a nice bow tie. There you go.
Well, it's for sure rusty, so I think that's what I'm going to go do after the new coils are in. Obviously, those will be new, but I'll clean them up.
I'm sure it'll help, but I don't think it'll solve a problem.
No, I don't think so too. I'm really thinking that it's because of that, and if for whatever reason, if that doesn't fix the problem, then I'll ultrasonic clean the carburetor next. But I got some good squeeze on it. I got about 115 psi on both cylinders now.
Oh, yeah, they're high. Eh?
James Condon saying a magnet can crack.
That's with the compression release, by the way.
Right. Yeah, I measured mine at 155 pounds on my.
Yeah, that's about what I got, about 150 or so. And when I disabled the when keeping the exhaust valve disabled, so it's always closed, so it doesn't bump. And I got about 150 psi, even with the old head on it. And this has got 1,246 hours on it, which is fairly high for
it's getting up there.
18-year-old machine.
Yeah.
You got a link, Arch? Throw a link up.
What?
Arch had a link to where it shows the flux capacitor or whatever the hell he's talking about.
Oh, the flux capacitor hitting this pocket.
41 gigawatts.
88 miles an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
I see that movie way too many times.
And then he, just like me, he throws 3 beer cans into the gas tank and away you go.
This sucker's electrical. But I need a nuclear reaction to produce the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity.
Yep.
Now,
Well,
Gary, if you don't run a generator for years, does it affect the magnetism on that? Right?
Yes, it
does,
loses
right?
its residual magnetism.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You got to
Yeah,
re-excite
and then you don't have any output.
No,
And then
I
you
mean,
upset
and a
the
small
space-time
9-volt battery or a
continuum.
6-volt lantern battery can bring it back.
Yeah.
Most of the newer generators now, and James, back me up if you're still online. They usually have some sort of permanent magnets that are glued into the rotor laminates that prevent that from happening. So you always have like 3 or 4 volts of residual magnetism for the voltage regulator to turn on.
That's cool. But then it uses that 3 volts to do stuff too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a positive feedback loop, and so that's why they call the exciter winding the DPE, or the displaced phase excitation winding, because it's 90 degrees offset from the main winding. So as the rotor's spinning and it charges up the DPE, then it goes to the AVR and it dumps all that energy into the main winding, and then it feeds it back again, starting the process over and over. There have been some people have asked myself and James about, can you use like an SR series AVR and use the main winding as the exciter winding if your DPE winding is burned? And the fact is that yes, it can work, but at reduced capacity, because now there's no positive feedback loop. You're going to have to flash it every time. And if you have a 5,500 watt generator, you're probably going to have more closer to 4,000, because now you're relying on the capacitor size of that AVR to sustain itself as that rotor is going around to charge the main winding back up. It's basically a parasitic load on that winding. You have to steal power to make power.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Makes sense.
So has anybody done a video out there on telling the people that they got to run their generators every now and then? Because we've got a lot of them in here that haven't run in years.
Yes.
That's probably a good video to do.
Yeah. So there you go, Gary.
Too simple. Why should you do one? Huh?
Oh, we got a bad echo.
Yeah, I hear it too.
That's the trouble with
You two guys.
generators.
Could be.
There, James said it. All the new ones with AVRs have magnets.
Now it's gone. So no.
No, it wasn't you. Was it?
No,
No, it's good information to know. But yeah, it would take most of the modern portable generators, as long as they're in good shape, it could take them over a year or more before it goes flat enough to where you have to reflash it. I've seen them though, because of rust, and that's where we come back to that question again. Rust has a lot of effect on the magnetic core. If those laminations start to get rust in between them, then you have you have problems where it will actually weaken that magnetic field or the residual magnetism, and then it'll never hold the residual magnetism. You're going to have to flash it every time. That's why you don't leave generators outside underneath a tarp.
Yeah.
Well, but we were talking about solid magnets. It doesn't matter if they get rusty, but it is good to keep them clean.
Well, we've got in 2 lawnmowers and 1 generator because they were seized. And the reason they were seized was because the coil and the magnets were totally rusted together.
Ouch.
And once solid, solid. And they said, do you think it's worth fixing? Well, we'll take a look at it. Sure enough, just from leaving this stuff outside and moisture getting in there and water, totally rusted together.
Number 1 enemy, Wayne.
Yeah.
That's just like starters do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
anything with a hysteresis loop.
Yep.
With a what?
Oh, come on, Bruce. They don't know what a hysteresis loop is.
I know. I barely remember it. It was 45 years ago. Yeah.
See, in a machine tool, hysteresis is lost motion.
Yep. And it's also when you see that plotted on a graph, that's a hysteresis is also the difference between apparent and reactive power.
I got to feed the cat. Hank, take over, Hank.
Why don't you guys just switch to Klingon?
I flunked calculus, Gary. I flunked it.
All right, guys, my coffee's done. I got to get back to power washing. I'll see you later.
Take care,
Gary. Thanks for the help, buddy.
Anytime, bud.
And everybody watching didn't think they'd learn anything from watching.
He's way smarter than I am, man. I know the words, but he knows the theory.
Oh yeah.
I can't even.
I don't even know the words, Bruce.
I know a hysterectomy. That's about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
I thought we switched to Hebrew for a minute there.
So close. He said
Menopause
that circuit board that you've got, has it got those relays on the circuit board?
It's got some relay because it's clicking, so it's got something. I
So
haven't
the
opened it
relay
up.
is clicking.
You know what, guys? I'm electricity is not my thing.
Just
So
get a
I-
magnifying
I-
glass.
No,
Close,
no,
get
I
a
just-
magnifying glass out and have a look at it with a magnifying glass.
Yeah, but see, I haven't gotten to the point where I have taken it out and opened it up because I'm not I'm not that good with electricity. So
Wires are just little pipelines for electricity. That's all they are.
Yeah, but
that's until you stick your fingers in it.
No.
There's
I'm
only
still-
12.
No,
I'm still
I'm gonna have a look at it because I'm actually I'm even though I did change the starter solenoid, I have this feeling that there may be something wrong with the starter solenoid because I get 12.4 volts, which is almost the same as the battery, to the coil, to the solenoid, and I get no click.
Film it.
Yeah, well,
What do you mean? You get no click to the solenoid?
yeah.
Got to be a ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. It's a 4-post one, so
Oh,
it brings its own.
It's got its own ground.
Yeah, it's got its own ground.
Well, do you
And
have
the
body
ground.
ground all around? You got body ground all around?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's nice and clean. You know it's getting a good ground. You've checked it with the ohm meter to
Yes,
make
sir.
sure it's grounding, and it is grounding.
Yes, sir.
Spoken by a wise man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, hit him too.
Speaking of ex-wives,
Jake got me everything. Jake's showing me electrical.
Yeah.
I'm okay as long as I don't talk when the TV shows are on. you know how it works, right?
Yep.
You know, you get the
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna go look at 2 jet skis, but what I really want is the 2-position trailer that it's come with it.
Oh wow, yeah.
What are you getting these for?
$800
For the 2 of them
Yeah, for the 2 jet skis and the trailer.
and the trailer.
Yep.
And what about that other jet ski you were working on? Are you going to get a piston for that and do it, or is the cylinder shot?
Oh yeah. It's
coming up in a video.
Where'd it go? It's back there. Yeah.
Over the other way.
It's
got
got
one you
problems.
got for $60 or something, right?
Yeah, $60, and it was priced accordingly. I'll tell you that.
No, but for $60, it was a deal.
Yeah, I could throw a little bit of cash at it for $60.
Yeah.
no.
And I gotta get that flex hone out of I just got the bar one. I gotta get the flex hone so I can get some of that cross hatching going on the cylinder because
Put a wish list up like that.
Those are expensive here.
Yeah.
The
Are they?
ball homes. Yeah. Here they are. I don't know with you, but here they are.
Here comes Tom.
Yeah, I put it on my wish list, Wayne.
Yeah, put it. Mick will send you one.
Yeah, I have one. Oh, Mick can send me one. Yeah. Oh, the other ones that I'm gonna go look at are Yamahas, and those are. I don't know, but I'm like I said, I'm really looking forward to see the trailer.
I don't know what it is about generator engines, lawnmower engines from Yamaha. They just run even smoother than a Honda. They run really nice.
I know.
Oh, so both these skidoos run.
They say that they have starter issues, but it's very unlikely for both of the skis to have starter issues.
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's a I'm not saying anything about women, but it's a woman that I'm talking to about it.
Well, the trailer alone is worth the $800.
That's what I'm thinking. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So if I get a couple bonus videos out of it,
Well, you keep
that
getting
last
too much
one was
equipment.
fun.
You keep getting too much equipment at your place, your wife's going to give you the boot.
Oh yeah, we had a talk this morning. I tell you that.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, last year.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Hank. Yep.
How much is it? Oh, only
$39.21.
That's
On
cheap.
sale, delivered tomorrow.
What size is that one, Hank?
4-inch.
4-inch.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I need. Yep.
That's US though, eh? Right?
Yeah, it's US. I think
Yeah.
so. Yep.
$58 Canadian.
Yeah, it's real money.
Yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
What it
What's that, Mick?
last year? Yeah, last year I worked on a Sea-Doo 2-cycle. Battery
Yeah.
change out and the spark plugs. I thought, oh God, these spark plugs are gonna be hell to get out, but I got them out. Guy came with a new battery, got everything running. I took it out for a little test spin, but guy's just letting it sit there and going to waste. He spent all this money on it. I'm like, and the registrations gone on and stuff. I said, and I went down the inlet. I turned around, the community doc came back. Well, he took off on it, going somewhere else. I'm like, buddy, I hope the DNR ain't out there, because if they seen him riding that thing and that damn registration number was out of date, like.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what they'll do here in Michigan? They'll wait until you put the machine on the trailer and hook it to your truck and take everything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Truck too?
Truck, trailer, machine, everything. Yep.
So Mick Hardy's got a question. He want drive clutch cable issues. What's the issues?
Must be on a Honda.
Yeah.
Mm. That makes me damn think I gotta
Blade
get my
clutch?
damn.
Is it a
What's the
blade
problem,
clutch?
Mick? Bring it on.
I don't mind me. I gotta get my Husqvarna all-wheel drive out and fired up, and I damn get my Craftsman generator fired up.
Well, the all-wheel drive will have to be registered too.
Yeah, I just say this. I went between Home Depot and Lowe's and Griffin. I'm like, ah, damn it. I'm like, yeah, well, I'll just take the damn Husqvarna with the Honda engine on it, because some of them mowers at Home Depot, these don't have to change oil in it. And I'm like, you people got to be joking.
I
No, you
Don't
don't
change
need
the oil.
to, but you
We've
can
had that
want to.
discussion.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite mower, though. That's the one I own personally.
What's that?
The all-wheel drive Husqvarna with the Honda.
Yeah.
It's a nice mower.
Yep, I love that thing.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
discontinued it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You know why, right?
Probably because of that little.
The bearings go on them like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah. And then the belt's not cheap.
yeah, both.
Here's the trick. Whenever you put a bearing into one of those 4-wheel drive mowers, make sure you coat the little black plastic seal with some grease.
Yeah.
The dust cover.
Yeah, the dust cover. Thank you.
Yeah.
Make sure you cover it, just a little bit of grease on it. It makes them it makes them last twice as long.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
When I
biggest
bought-
problem is the people that are using them wear earbuds and listen to music, and they don't hear the grinding of the bearing. And the next thing you know, the axle is eating right through from the bearing, chewing it up.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I mean, guys, I have a secondhand Honda HIX with a GCV 190 on it, and the thing is getting close to 10 or 11 years old. I have never had an issue with it. And honestly, I service it once a year.
Is it the gray one?
Yeah, the one with the plastic deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
The X deck, yeah.
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 I've never replaced a cable on it. I've never done anything to it other than change the oil and the spark plug and the filter every year, and grease the self-propel.
And a recoil,
Wow.
right?
Does it
I
need
don't. No. I know that the Honda recoils. You don't want to put too much lubrication onto those because they have
No lubrication. I mean, replace the rope.
No,
Never.
never.
Mm.
And it's a one-pull wonder. You know, one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it goes.
great engines.
Yeah.
Now, when I bought mine at Lowe's back in 2017, it was right at $534. Well, before I left it in the box and I was going to be moving, the guy like, hey man, why don't you go and put that thing together and cut the grass with it? I'm like, I am not about to put ethanol gas in my brand new mower. I'm going to wait till I get here to the lake and get ethanol free gas. I ain't studying that ethanol crap.
I mean, I use the for the shop fuel I use. It all has the bricks fuel fit in it.
Yep.
The what's that? The preservative type of thing. And
Yeah.
my mower runs on that, and I have never found water in it. I have never seen it. The thing runs about 40 to 45 hours a year, which is not a lot, but
No, that's about right.
It runs on full synthetic 5W30. It doesn't even color the oil.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's,
Good was
it's
it?
a really I'm really I like that machine. It's a nice machine.
Does Anita use it?
Hell no.
Not his machine.
No. No, I'm kidding. I do the garden work, most of it. I make sure there are potatoes and strawberries. She picks the strawberries and dig up the potatoes. That's her thing. But
here I am sitting with you guys, and my dear wife is out scratching in the perennials right now.
Well, we told you before, Bruce.
And
We
she
told you
mows the
before.
front.
You are a very lucky man.
Yeah. And she mows the front by hand, and I mow the back on a tractor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it?
Good woman you got there, big guy.
Yeah, she looks after me.
Yeah, have you guys seen this yet? Is this good stuff? I just got a case of it.
What is it?
Oh yeah, Red Armor.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good.
Yeah,
Echo's supposed to carry a good oil.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I got a nice
Is that a
machine I should
two-stroke
show you
oil?
guys.
Yes, 2-stroke.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No, it's supposed to be a really good oil.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think any of the big brands have bad oil for the two-stroke equipment. I think it's
Just make sure if you're going to use Echo products in a Echo unit, because they check that if you have a warranty claim.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. Yep.
Look at that baby.
Man, that's beautiful.
that's sweet.
Man.
That's a
What
commercial.
is that? Oh, the
Commercial.
Boy.
Good boy.
Two-stroke. Watch
Yeah,
this.
Man.
Brucey, I got a
I used to
19,
know
I got a
guys ready for
1970 in the garage, in the shed.
One pull.
That's
Oh, baby tubes.
Hopefully tomorrow.
that's a good looking one.
Don't you love the
Man.
sound of a lawn boy?
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Is
I
that
love
thing
the
hard to pull?
exhaust out the bottom.
Is that thing hard to pull because it's firing both times, eh?
Yeah.
Right? It's firing on every revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
sold one. We
It's
sold
got the one
one.
where you take the bag off and it quits. It's got that sensor in the top, but there's nothing blocking the grass from blowing back at the operator now. So they've thrown away the insert.
Oh.
Oh,
It's too
Bruce,
bad,
I
eh?
got one.
Eric.
Hey,
I
Rick.
got
Yeah.
an insert for one of them.
You do?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know if it's. I'd need to know the.
Yeah, it'd be
model
hard to
number
say
off of
which
that
one it is. Eh? I should send you a good picture of it because it would be. I don't know how valuable the machine is. They're kind of like an old Harley Davidson. There's a good percentage of the population that want one, but not everybody.
Anybody around here that's cutting ditches wants a two-stroke.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything would have
Now,
had
does that got that wind vane in that one?
Which?
The one,
the wind vane governor.
yeah, to set
yes.
to set the RPM.
Yeah.
You can set the RPM on them with that little clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
The click wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, I got
No,
a
it's got a standard.
1970.
I think it's got a governor on the inside because it's got a standard. Looks like a Briggs housing on top, but the
Oh,
Yeah, usually it's a flag that goes. The flag at the bottom of the flag is a little click wheel on a spring, and you can.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but the gas tank leaked, so I had to fix it, and I tried using the 5-minute JB weld, and it wouldn't stick.
No.
So I used the 24-hour dry JB weld, and it sticks good.
Yeah.
And I got the leaks. So.
Yeah. I'm
What's
a
time?
one time.
Up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I know.
Extra guy in their two-stroke mix.
Catching up with work.
Oh, I didn't know that.
3 o'clock
that
in
was-
the morning, catching up with work.
That's good to know, Rick.
That was a good fix for me.
Yeah.
What were
I'm
you
all
gluing
done.
there, Bruce? What was it? What were you gluing, mate? I missed that. Bruce, what were you using JB World on?
The gas tank had 2 splits in it, one at the outlet and one at one of the connectors that it hangs on.
Was it plastic?
No, I did use JB weld in it, and then I pressured up the gas tank to 4 pounds, and it held.
No. Is the gas tank plastic or is it
Yes.
metal? Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't want to
gas
weld it
tank.
with a melt it?
Soldering iron. I should have tried that, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was right. It was right where the threaded insert is for the gas cock.
Okay. That's interesting. Oh, well, you got it fixed. That's what matters.
So every time I fixed it and screwed the gas cock in, it split it again, right?
It cracked it again. Yeah. Well,
Yes.
you might have the luck.
So I gooped it, let it dry, and then I put a pipe clamp on it, like a plumbing pipe or a, screw down pipe clamp, and then I screwed in the gas cock, and it didn't split it.
Good man, Bruce.
Good work. Good
I've
work.
been using the I got from Vivor, as a promotion. I got that little plastic welder where you have those little inserts you melt into plastic.
Oh yeah.
I just used it on a hood where the whole hood is plastic, and where it's screwed onto a bracket that goes on the chassis for the tilt of the hood. That thing is amazing. It is, and honestly, and it's strong. I thought it'll still be wobbly because it had a big old crack in the hood.
Yeah.
No. It holds, and it can still flex.
They work good.
Yeah.
Was it a John Deere hood?
No. It was that stupid sticker I was talking about earlier. But it's all plastic. It's like a cheapo MTD quality machine.
Yeah.
Like the Toro wheel horses, the plastic hoods all broke.
Yeah, they all broke. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I mean, if you guys haven't tried one of those, get one.
Never even thought of plastic weld. You know that?
Oh yeah, they're great.
There's a guy I saw yesterday on YouTube. He did a plastic weld using like a screwdriver tip on a soldering iron. He called it the zipper weld.
Yeah.
He would go in there and go like this with the screwdriver tip to make a bunch of divots like a zipper, then go in with a zip tie and belt the zip tie into those divots.
And you know what? That's it. It's a great repair. But here you're actually putting metal into the equation. So you got some structure.
Oh yeah, your spring steel.
Yeah.
Like a stitch weld.
Before Jake bought his off of Amazon for $35, and it's just a cheap one. I used to take my own wire and bend it in the same kind of shape and use my soldering iron to melt it in, and then do what Ken said, just take the zip tie and go over top of it. But for the time I spent and how much that gun costs, and those little things are already there and they're stainless steel, unbelievable difference.
What about a regular run-of-the-mill garden variety soldering iron?
I mean,
that's what I use.
You could, Bruce, but the nice thing is you're introducing a metal shape,
like a red hot, like a nichrome wire, and you just
and they're stainless steel.
And it conducts heat, melting it more. Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah,
and you go halfway in.
And then you leave it in.
Yeah. We've been using that on urethane car bumpers.
That goes against my thinking.
Bruce, you need one of these. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed.
I used to work in a body shop. I know how to do that.
There you go. Yeah, the urethane bumper.
Yeah, can you even skim coat over it? And
sure.
Yeah. I mean, what I do is once I cut the little legs off, those little inserts, I just go over it with a die grinder with a sanding disc on and go so you don't cut yourself. It's really nice.
Those little roll like this, they're great.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jake did a John Deere hood, and if he would have got a can of John Deere green paint, you wouldn't have known that it was repaired.
No.
Haven't we all done a John Deere hood?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But now I will.
No. The thing is,
I used aluminum backing with rivets.
I have painted a lot of Harleys though.
Yeah.
A pan had no
I
left.
need more beer. Be
I
right
should
back.
show you the inside of that where the bag comes off, Wayne, and just so you can have a little look.
What's that?
That'd be cool.
Oh, I gotta see this. Beer can wait.
I gotta unplug the laptop. And we're gonna take the bag off.
Am I still here, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There
Okay.
it is.
That might.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if mine. I don't know if the one I've got is going to be that high. I'd have to. You know what, Bruce?
yeah,
I'll
it's
take
pretty-
dimensions off the one I got.
Well, why don't I just tell you what I got right now?
Okay, I'll write it down.
All right. I know it would cost a lot to ship it. Okay, horizontal. Oh, the opening only, 6 1/4.
Yeah.
Inside the lip vertically is 8.
Okay.
So it's hard to do, man. 6 1/4 by 8.
Yep. Got it. Yeah, because I think the one that I've got was on maybe a newer model than that one. That one looks a little bit older than the one I had on. But I will check it. Maybe they didn't change it.
How what's that word? Unlikely.
Yeah, highly unlikely. Like the new lawnmower blades and the spindles that are coming out with the S shape in. I think Gigantic did a video on that, right?
yeah.
Did you say Chicanic?
And that
it's
wasn't
like,
cheap.
Yeah, like
I watch her every day.
this is the way that every day.
Almost every day.
I think I know what he's
A lot of
watching.
video.
I know what he's watching.
Yeah.
Icky,
Yeah.
icky.
No, I watch how to fix stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, you can watch all of us guys and learn how to fix stuff too. You don't have to watch just the women, you know.
Oh yeah.
And Stella, you watch Stella, Mick?
Who?
Stella, the lawnmower
No.
lady. Well, you
Stella.
better
No.
subscribe to
You're
her
mi- you're-
channel.
You're missing out.
That's
Yeah.
our
Now
buddy.
that you mentioned it, I'll probably find her now. You know.
There you go.
The lawnmower lady. Don't
Lady, yeah. All right, hey guys, it's been 2 hours. We're gonna end it here. So hopefully, hopefully Conker gets better, and we'll see him soon. Mikey, it was nice having you up. Welcome.
Thank you.
And,
Tom, Mikey,
everybody there, Tom
Rock,
and Rock, and
Robbie, Klaus,
everybody stay safe. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Take care,
Later.
guys. Take care.
And